Hello twin flames and welcome to the DM to DF reading for Sunday. So I'm going to use 3 powerful decks of cards today, 3 of my cards. These were 3 of my first cards of masculine messages I created, so they're very beautiful. And I'm going to bring them in because it's going to help you to understand what they're going through in their physical world, but also what they're feeling in their heart and what they are dreaming about in their mind. So we're going to use the Divine Masculine 101, the Divine Masculine Silence, and the Divine Masculine Messages of Love. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say to the feminines today? Wow. Jumping out the deck here, amazing. What do the masculines want to say, please, to the feminines today? Wow, when they jump out the deck like this, they're just on fire for you. There's a lot of power flowing in. You just pick these up here. And what do they want to say to you today? What do the masculines want to say to you? What do they want you to know? What do they want you to know? Here we go. Okay. So the masculine is saying to you today, I love your body. Absolutely they do. Absolutely. There's been so much chemistry between the twins, especially over the weekend. And, you know, since the full moon came in, so even since Mercury retrograde came in, there's just been so much passion there. And he's saying to you, I love your body. Of course I do. I'm scared of being alone. So he's also afraid of being alone and, you know, he doesn't want to be alone. And sometimes the masculines will get a bit sexy with you over message or, you know, they want to be with you in that way because they're afraid of being alone. And you may think, is that all you want? Now, that won't resonate with everyone, but I feel someone needs to hear that, okay? If you're thinking he's only with you because he's afraid of being alone or, oh, you just so he can be with someone. Remember, he may be afraid of being alone, but not in the sense that you think. So it's more the fact that he's in fear of being left behind. He's in fear of the future and what that means and, you know, what's next for him. He's afraid of those things. It doesn't mean he's just using you for a body to be next to him or someone to be there. And I feel someone needs to hear that. Well, that's not going to resonate with everyone. This is him saying to you, of course I love your body. Have you seen you? I am scared, though, of being alone. So this is another reason why he pulls back, because if he gives himself to you too quickly or if he becomes very vulnerable with you in that way, he's going to have a meltdown because he's afraid of being alone and he's still healing issues around that. I think about telling you how I feel. Of course he does. He wants to tell you how he feels because you're on his mind. He wants to tell you how much he loves your body, how much he loves your mind, how much he loves you. And I don't run from you, I run from myself. So he's reminding you of that. When he runs from you, he doesn't want to. It's like something takes over his body. And he's saying it's all because I'm scared of being alone. It's all because I'm afraid of being left behind in my life and failing you and being a failure to myself. So I run away. I run away until I feel strong enough to come back. There is nobody else in my heart. So if he's run away from you and you think he's with someone else or you're wondering what's going on, he's saying there's nobody else in my heart. There may be someone else he's spending time with, but they are not in his heart. And you know, the feminine is always in the masculine's heart regardless. You do matter to me and I do care. I just struggle to show it sometimes. So he does care about you. He does love you. Sometimes he shows you through his body. He'll send you a flirty message or try to get sexy with you. And again, you might think, is that all you think about? Is that all you care about? What's going on down there? And it's like he's saying no, but sometimes that's how I show you because I struggle to show you with words. And George taught me that, you know, that the masculines do that. Because, you know, sometimes when I want to hug, he wants to get frisky. And I'm like, just hold me. He's like, I am holding you. This is how I show you love. So remember, the masculines sometimes show you love in a much different way than you show them love. Because, you know, the masculines are from Mars and the feminines are from Venus. But Martians and Venetians learn to get on. I'm researching our connection. So he's definitely trying to understand what this connection is. And he's saying you may not like the real me. You may not like who I truly am. You may not like my habits and the things I do every day that I have to put up with about me. So how are you going to put up with that? So these are little small insecurities he's dealing with. He's saying, let's get together and talk. So he does want to talk to you. He does want to clear the air. And he's saying, I'm just so afraid that you'll leave me. So he holds himself back because he's afraid, he's in fear. He's like a little boy that's lost and he's trying to find his way home. My life works better with you in it, and he knows that. You know it, he knows it, the world knows it. His life is better with you in it. And I feel guilt over the situation. So he may feel guilt because he's with someone else, or he's lied to you, or he's had his feelings from you, he's run from you, and he's feeling guilt. But he's saying, no matter what, I love you more every day, and I need time to think. So give him time. He wants to come forward. He wants to tell you how he feels. He wants to make love to you because he loves your body and he loves everything about you, Divine Feminine. He just needs time to think so he doesn't mess it up. So he feels confident in himself because he feels like you may not like the real him, and he worries about you leaving him. He worries about that. What the masculine needs from the feminine is the promise of loyalty. It's really powerful because what the feminine needs from the masculine is the promise of communication and the promise of union and knowing that they care. When the masculine needs to know, the feminine will always be there. And that's why it takes so long, because the feminine proves to the masculine that she's sticking around and not going anywhere. And the masculine proves to the feminine that he's willing to fight for this love. So give it time. You show each other through the things that happen how powerful this love is and how much you both care. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.